Guys, and welcome back. We are here at the Storm Coast. I do want to head back to Skyhold here. First stop we're going to do is we're going to go to the war table and see if our specializations can be unlocked. New operation available. Ooh, yeah. Never mind. There is, oh, okay. It's just, new, yeah, so merchants, basically. Let's go back here. Construction report. Mixed elements. I'll match best I can, but there are two substructures here. Skyhold was built in stages, or rebuilt. Is there where we want to invest? If it falls before, how can we be sure it won't fall again? Jane Foundation Repair. 2 words. The Inquisitor. Invest and commit. We are as strong as the will of the weakest of us. Cassandra Pentecost. Alright. So let me see what you got here, dude. You're so pretty. I still don't know what these are for. If anybody knows, let me know. I think they're readings, aren't they? An inclusive trade and travel arrangement that includes ability for certain probations crossing the territories of certain independent freeholders grants a significant increase to, let's see what they do here. It's not like we don't have the money. Yeah. What did it do? Just influence? Okay. I mean, sure. Sweet Jesus, look at that. Wow. Okay.
I don't need you, sister.
These orders may take some time.
Carrying a
If you say
heavy
so.
burden for one so young.
I'll carry it back to Crestwood and kill those bandits. That's what Father would have wanted.
Do not do anything. Ooh. Stupid. I don't really know how many I'm buying here, but as much as my clicking finger can handle. Yeah, we're good. Back.
I want you to live a good life.
You didn't know him.
That's right, you didn't not know him. And he seems like he's hurting right now. So I want to try to... Okay. Really try to think, you know more than he does. Yes, that's good. Hello,
I've
Dennis.
seen kings on lesser mounts than yours. Magnificent barding.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms. Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Farewell.
Great
May
attitude.
it be with you.
Okay, so... I'm not going to talk to you quite yet. Okay. Down we go. Okay. Let's get back to where I was heading. I mean, I could use fast travel, but...
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
Nice. Construction report. Death on the wall. One of our finishers, Garnell, fell from the scaffold and landed on the paved stone. He had breathed for an hour, but his eyes were still. He died. He dead. And the Chantry sisters wrapped him. What should we do? Foreman Charisse. I'll have them commit his body to those we have lost since Haven. Re-record his sacrifice for the Inquisition. Move his fellow workers to another site and allow time off with pay if they request. Ensure that all workers do their jobs safely. We are in a war, not a race. Rushing does no good if we harm ourselves. We are all the Inquisition, Lady Montet. Okay.
Hello, Inquisitor. Honored Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhold. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know it's worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman.
Branca?
Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Sure.
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Here you go, Inquisitor. I wrote up some thoughts. Hope it adds to the effort.
Okay. Sweets, you're gonna get in my way, baby. My cat. Okay, here we go. Giant. 938 Dragon, 4th Harvest Mirror. Continued musings on giants. I assume they encroach due to disruption of their envirus. Perhaps clawing darkspawn rerouted underground waters, altering the landscape of their prey. Food is seemingly their own motivator. And I have observed them eating meat, grains, leaves, nearly anything digestible, with no care or joy for the taste or texture. So complete is their scavenging. That troll might be a more academically accurate term, but I cannot blame farming folks for imposing an obvious description. Yet, are these giants merely beasts of destruction or destructive instinct? I followed one specimen from the north, where they are somewhat more common, to winter breeding grounds, warmth of the seasons, corruption of silent plains. It followed waterways, preferring to float its bulk, but never did I see any sense in its eyes, and never did it appear to plane beyond its immediate surroundings. But I remained intrigued, for they have hands, and that means the potential to raise them in praise. Throughout creation, upright beings with hands have been a sign of a greater purpose. What lesson maker in these strange children? I will approach tomorrow in your name. Expert a donut below in a different hand. Last entry in the letter of the brother Estamar. He only recovered possessions, likely because they were already flat. This archivist's recommendation. Remind the Nefertiti that the tale of Sister Durrell in the wolf's den is a metaphor. Okay. Okay, this is the one that he just gave us. The Mason's Tale, The Fallen, or The Fall. Now here, a happy study. The Fall, a face that says, why did we try to go where there were no stairs? Because you go into an impossible building like that. You're coming out on fire, and then it will flip or something. I still do not see the appeal of dreams. So your 7 ministers entered, and they came out blighted and not sure which way is up. I'll pass that off to the sculpture trying to represent madness. I mean, towers here, upending over there. You know what kind of force it would take to flip that much stone. It'll do more than burn your beard. There's something interesting, though. You got a hint of pigment and leaf causing some sheen, but there's meant to be more. All these were painted and repainted at some point to match whatever Lord's 3 hauler. But there's a type of fishing that you can do, a very fine and time-consuming pass that even the surface. Do it right, you can get stone as smooth as glass. Ooh, excuse me. Try not to hiccup through my reading here. And that tower and that birdly skull are meant to have it, and only a little is presented on the others. So the first time this carving was wheeled out, it would have looked like Beardy was the target, so maybe he was the first in the door. And the light, it burns him and spreads to the others, and the polish or leaf would have caught light like mirrored and caused the viewers to squint. They have looked down or away, joining the magisters in their punishment, making them feel part of it. That's what I figure anyway, and it would surely keep the children out of the feast hall. Okay. Place. Okay. So we read the top part, so we're going to read the bottom part. Ouch, sweet. You just headbutted me in the elbow. Oh. Let's see. Skyhold's not been claimed time and again, but sacked as well. We managed to uncover some remnants, including a scratching under a pillar that mentioned the name given by your witch. Old but still long after the place has been built over. But the author knew something at first of its purpose, or at least something of the legend. Veromis Virolenissima Celeberus, St. Edgar. Boy, I'm not even gonna try saying all this. We're skipping. Words missing, words missing. Even with assistance from your elf, we manage only a partial translation. Elven is often a game of intent, not a direct mapping of the phonogenic meaning. That means it's a mess. Our belief transformed into everything. Association problem uncertain. All time is transformed into the final first death uncertain. Inevitable thread in victory and horrible promise freedom in the untorn veils uncertain. Where the sky is held up back, where the people given gain, love that is an apology promise from to, missing subject uncertain. Mostly complete as fragments go. The rhyme is strange, not like others I've recorded, perhaps less a poem than a statement. The Elven language does tend to meander. Notes from the archives. Okay. Save. Okay. I mean, what is... Oh, what's up with her? Okay, well, this is supposed to go out, right? Yes. Okay. We don't want to go through doors yet. Except for these ones. No talkie? No talk. Okay. And a jump and a skip. In we go. Ooh, we got 3. Well, I do want that, but we want... So how many we got here? We got 2. Damn. Increase. 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 Okay. I know I want deaf hands and stuff, but we can wait. There it is. I can ensure instructions for the legions who want to join, but can we expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with subordinates? She is a figure of inspiration and should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
With due respect to our people, the needs of the Herald are so specific. I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialization to be found, regardless of their affiliation. Sir Mollis, Quartermaster.
Let's see what we have.
Specializations for the Inquisitor. The best of the best have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's ability to remain at their height. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have received a message from Ozmar, knowing Agent Darkspawn threatens Thetis, King Balin, which, honestly, when I uploaded this, I forgot we weren't doing Balin, and we ended up doing Haromot, so it's okay. no need to get too technical, officially declared his support for the Inquisition. I would advise sending delegations to Ozma as soon as possible to cement this alliance.
Let us begin.
Gain Ozmar's friendship. Our enemies have returned. Ozmar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Ozmar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus opposes. Okay. Alright. An offer from the Blades of Harrison. Your worship, the Blades of Harrison keep supplies along the shore. Consider them at your disposal. Our former leader increased our caches significantly, although some consider his methods dishonorable. Ivor of the Blades. Let's see. They're working for you. Let them keep their supplies. We know little of this group. Perhaps instead we have knowledge worth sharing. We can use the resources. Our soldiers can deliver them. We cannot. Of course, we have no way of returning them. So let's do this instead. Your worship, may this serve you as it has us. Okay. Let's see, there are reports of darkspawn activities on the Storm Coast. While the area is sparsely populated, the darkspawn pose a significant threat to travelers, as well as to the Inquisition soldiers stationed on the coast. Should the darkspawn branch away from the region, villages further inland may be at risk. It's risky, but a few scouts could sneak past the darkspawn and try to determine where they're coming from. Darkspawns are emerging from underground. Our soldiers can sweep the area to determine where they're most concentrated. Let's do Liliana. Okay, Sister Liliana. After a few close calls, we managed to find where the darkspawns are emerging on the Storm Coast. If you seal their access to the surface, Ferelden's Coast will see fewer of them. Thornton. Okay. We don't need to gather coins. I mean, we always like supplies.
Let us begin.
Good with that. Alliance observing deadlock. It was to be expected. In the wake of so many important deaths and the rise of the Inquisition, several noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting an alliance of their own. For now, they seem mired in arguments of seniority. It will be a long time before any of them threaten our standings. Let's see. Letting them squabble on their own, poking them at this point is a waste of energy. I say invite them to observe our soldiers' training. Does someone be offered as an ambassador of the Herald, not the Inquisition, if only to let them know in a non-threatened way that we are watching? Yes. Despite their intentions to craft a political entity to oppose us, these noble families are too embroiled in their own conflicts to even acknowledge us. We have acquired some additional training partners who are tired of waiting for a winner to emerge. Okay. So we did what we did. Already observing. Somebody's awake upstairs. I heard a big boom. Hello. Fantastic. Let's go talk to him.
We're ready for the chant this evening. There will be room for you.
Invite the murderers keeping us out of Crestwood.
Would that I could.
Okay, they should be over here, right? Yeah. Okay, 3 eyes, I believe that's Varix.
You're the Inquisitor, hmm? Honored. Don't ruin it.
Ruin it?
By pretending to something you're not. If you want things just so, what I have to teach will be lost on a fool. Your people asked for an artificer. My name is Three Eyes. Let's get started.
Thank you for coming. Craftsmen are always welcome.
Enough of that. Treat it like a craft, you're dead. The artificer builds for battle. We survive through detail and efficiency in equal parts. What some forget is that artifice, not artistry, sets the better snare. Save the soul for a showpiece. You don't want to love your toys so much that you're picking rivets off the field. Makers need some distance, dignity.
You used the term makers. Why?
The Chantry won't teach you this, but it's obvious. The Maker is an artificer. First, he crafted his traps, his children, set them loose to do his will, then turned away. Every battlefield is a world we shape. We decide the landscape, and when we're done, we turn away. Artificers are makers.
That is one way of seeing that.
Why are you called Three Eyes?
Every toy I place is another weakness gone. Another eye to watch the enemy. I can be everywhere on the battlefield, and so can you.
Do you make showpieces like Varric's crossbow, Bianca?
I know both names.
And?
He holds it too tightly. Things are things. If a trap saves your life, do you thank it or your hard work? I don't teach vanity pieces. I show you how to survive.
What makes this better than other disciplines?
Nothing beats the preparation of a good trap. Let a child rush about the field. I know where my enemy is forced to be. That look in their eyes when they know they've lost, it's all the sweeter when they don't even know why. We control, we shape, we command. The fool who fights the artificer dreads every step.
I'm ready to start learning.
You need tools. And to walk some simple paces. Here are instructions to follow. You're last so far as I'm concerned. After this, you instruct the course of every fight. If you've the patience.
So, we're gonna open all these up, but I have one in mind that I want.
This is a fine fortress. It's very quiet. I wonder if you tire of quiet. I am keen, Inquisitor. I bring the Maelstrom, the Tempest. Are you interested?
I am ready to give your tutelage my full attention.
Your full attention? Dangerous. They say you're in charge. I say, from where? From the thick of things? From the fore? That's how you create victory. You wade in, smash a glass, make a mess, and change the battle from within. You may think you now lead, but when you're the Tempest, you're someone to follow.
What do you mean by smash a glass?
I mean exactly that. We use concoctions to cover ourselves in the elements.
Like potions?
Battle is no time for sipping. We use flasks of elements and smash them fast. It makes a mess, Inquisitor. That appeals, or it doesn't.
Is this a magical talent? Or a study in brewing elixirs?
No, Inquisitor. I will not assign a circle reading list or instruct the basics of brewing. Let your people do the preparation. I teach how to survive what we do.
Is your name a title? Keem seems underwhelming.
Should it be Tornado, or Gale, or Bluster
Gale.
Kerfuffle, Master of Windy Import? Tempest is simplicity. Unpredictable does not mean foolish. Spirited does not mean arrogance. Let your enemies make those mistakes and pay the price time and again.
Why would this suit me?
It suits you if you make it suit. There's no way to make elemental chaos sensible if you're not the type. The enemy will know you're coming, but like a boat before the storm, what can they do besides batten down and pray? The Tempest leaps where they shouldn't, and makes the battle fit them. Is that you?
Very well, let's see where this leads.
Grand. But first, we set the conditions. This instruction, the first and least, will show the path your storm will take. Small steps, Inquisitor. The last of the car.
Oh, I already have it. Okay. Next.
I received a bird. It had a note. Now I am here.
Hello.
You're here to train me?
Ah, that is it. The Inquisitor wishes to become more than Inquisitor. Perhaps she wishes to walk in shadow, even as she is bathed in light. To save life through inflicting death. Childish notions. The profession of assassin has no time for it.
Your profession has my respect. I'm eager to learn.
Really? We shall see. Let me first say, she does not want to be an assassin. Any more than she would wish to be a sword or a cudgel. Such are the weapons of others. They lack intent. She must become her own assassin. There is a difference. Let me next say, death has nothing to do with it. Death is the payment, the byproduct. Our way is between life and death. It is a door through which she will send others.
Is there a danger to this?
The trite answer is that there is a danger to everything, but also a use. There is no physical cost, no corruption, only action. She may come to see others as mere things. That can be off-putting.
I know of the Antivan Crows and the Bards of the Game. Are you similar?
They are servants. The Inquisition did not request a servant. They asked for the means. I am a trainer, and as such, I am not tethered. Some find that freedom unsettling. That is my servant.
Tell me the benefits.
Our way is the sudden strike that overwhelms. The leap from shadow and back. We hit where and when it hurts most. In so doing, we send a message. No others invite death so efficiently. That is what the assassin offers.
I'm ready to start learning.
She is willing. Will it always be so? There are tasks, processes, ways to train the mind and body. They require simple motions. First steps. Then we shall see what she may become.
Sweet. Okay.
Finally, a place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
You did? That's a shame. Okay.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere.
Okay. Examine. Tavern notice. Archery contest. Saturday. All challengers are welcome. Sister Leanna to judge. Except for Varric and Bianca. It's my favorite. Take back the sky. A tavern cheer. Yeah, we're not. I'm not going. Nope. Herald's Rest, a place for all in service here, to rest, regroup, and preserve. Though waits the heart, remember the best, your saving grace, the Herald's Rest. Okay, so what my goal is... Okay, you first.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Oh, Inquisitor,
I joined Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Sure, sir. Sutherland.
You all right, sir?
Okay, first we're going to examine this. Sarah's cabinet of wonders whose it was. Excuse me. Delivered. One cabinet suitable for a lady's curiosities, if resources should be spent on such things. Sir Morris. Below, a comment and journal entry by Sarah. Also, doodles of Sarah with her tongue out. Edith Morris's stuff needs a place. Stuff. Banner, circle, soft. Lizard, scratched out. Rough and weird. Holla, fake, real ones stink. Really? Cards, little words, goblets, fancy cups. Cups, shit goblets. Bottle, warden, strong. Bottle to winter, piss weak. Stupid swords. There's a small blood stain. Silk bolts, not arrow bolts, soft, make something. I think that minstrel Maridine is chatting me up. The song is creepy. Thank you. Oh shit, I was gonna read that. Okay. Don't mind me. We're gonna find it. Tutorials? No. Oh man. Magic, no. Letters. Seriously. Yeah, I see that was locked. Oh, there it is. Templar's encampment. No, that's not it. Really? I don't think it's in here, but... Oh well, okay. That's alright. Okay. Just for shits and giggles. Okay, so the way of the assassin from our granddad's blades and other means. Here's words make one passage stand out. You misunderstand the point of secrecy. Of course, they knew that I was there. One of their numbers was dead. It is never the aim that they are ignorant to my purpose or presence. Death is, after all, a message, and messengers are meant to be received. It is paramount that the arrival remains secret, not the result. They know what may come but never when, until the answer is now, and there is naughty they can do but receive. They're not they can do but receive. A treatise or cutting edge and other delicate elements follow. And that's crafting material. Where we went into this letter notes, maybe. I think we already did this, but Yeah, it's not there either. Tails, maybe? Oh well. Anyway.
Very well.
I'll look for you in a moment. Nice jump.
Oh, Bells, it's you.
Oh, Bells.
Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Uh-huh. And there you are.
We are honored to serve.
You better be. Joking. Alright. A letter home. Father. No, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I am not afraid of death. If not, none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I also would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It is not what you think. She is not trying to replace the divine or the chantry or become a god. I know it's hard for you to see an elf in the position of such power, but I think it's time for you to think about why you feel the way you do about them. Don't you remember the stories of Andraste and the elves who helped her? If the Inquisitor is really Andraste's herald, maybe it's Andraste sending us a message, telling us to let go of our foolish hatreds. I just hope you'll be able to see that this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisition soldier, Auguste. That was nice of him. Plampet, lift your voices. Greetings, Inquisition. I hope you are excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices in our spirits. Here are the pieces we will be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notations are available in the archives, so come prepared. The storm closes Flame, Circle of Flame, The Girl in the Red Crossing, The Ballad of Nuggings. Scout Harding fought hard for this one, so she will conduct. Okay. Twinkling Lucia of the Heavens, Whither You Took My Gold, or The Jolly Tavern. Arl Jason's Ride, All Shall Prevail. Although there were many votes for the Andraste Mabaria, I have decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to preform it tends to leave the most choir members a sobbling mess. Scene Chorister Faye. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Senior's Quisitions or Quisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it is not your place to criticize. And no, the Harry Heralds is not a better name. Oh, good Lord. Okay, I already read that one. We're good. The Harry. Oh God. Sorry. Look at you guys. Alright. Oh, I know why I came up here, and I'm not a warrior. Ain't gonna help me. Okay. Let's do this. I'm super ecstatic.
Inquisitor.
Hello. Sorry, I'm in a hurry here.
You finished the recipe for the recipes? All done with the tedious?
I have, and I am.
Then I have a question. Would you leap with me out of this car and prove the eye is surrounded by fire?
I'm ready. I'm ready to commit to this path.
Well,
It was exactly what I wanted.
Inquisitor how to play.
Not because it was the easiest one, it's just, it's fun. Like he said, it's fun. It is very much fun. This is the one I really want, but let's start with this one first. Dorian. Oh. Okay. Smash option available. All right. I like these two. Set this one for now. Well, just put you in there for now. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to save here, and then before we head to the Storm Coast, we are definitely going to talk to our companions and then head back to finish that. So we'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.